Hello everyone and welcome back to more Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Just pondering. Do we really need the blush? Not really. But it's just complicated editing. Okay, make sure we're recording. We are recording. Let's go continue. The charm and intimidate thing is really starting to piss me off slightly. Really starting to piss me off slightly. I think I contradicted my stance though. It's really starting to vex me. Let's go with that. Because the problem is, yeah, adding Renegade and Paragon score doesn't really do jack shit. It lets us get more of this, but we can't really get more of this yet. We have to go do a thing. So we can't actually do that quest yet. Oh yes, we're gonna go signal tracking, which is... Because I want to go deal with these guys, but I can't because I need at least 4 in Intimidate or Charm, and I don't have 4 in Intimidate or Charm. But you know, my Renegade score doesn't fucking matter. So we go over here and talk to, well, don't talk to Power Left on. Go poke the thing behind him.
Another relay. Whoever it is, they're somewhere on the Presidium.
They are somewhere on the Citadel. By the way, do you have new things? Moreland had new things.
Commander.
Show me your items.
Well, notice you have 3 freaking menus for me to sort through. Krogan's, well, let's do some comparisons. Can't really comparisons. Garrus. It's almost about the same. Thermal armor. Okay, so what's the difference between Explorer armor and thermal armor? I don't see a difference. Do you? Now here's the thing. Silverback would be very nice. Look how good it is. Look how good that is. If only it was medium armor. It'd be very good. But it's light armor.
Commander, it is good to see you again.
Show me your items.
What you got? Heavy human armor. Phoenix. No. No, screw your Phoenix. Survivor.
Show me your items.
We have upgrades. Combat sensor, incendiary explosive, and combat sensor. Right, because combat sensors were a thing. They're not really that useful. We're going to be picking up more than enough shit as the game actually goes on once we get into proper combat.
This is it. I'll see if I can find out where those stolen credits are going.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
Or not.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
Crap. I thought we were tracing credits, not hunting an AI.
You could simply walk
Yeah, why
away.
is an AI need
However,
credits for?
Given organic prejudice against AIs, I would be naive to trust you to leave peacefully. Hence my alignment of core systems to enable a self-destruct sequence. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
There's no way you could get explosives onto the Presidium.
Not raw explosives, no. But I did obtain technical systems that, when overstressed, will explode quite effectively. If you attempt to leave or attack me, I assure you that the explosion will kill you.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
Good. Well, in that case... Oh no. Oh, let's freaking try an hour. He knows why I can't, doesn't he? Oh, for fuck's sake. That was stupid. Try an hour, everyone. Try an hour. That was the thing. You just got in the memory. It's being funded from gaming machines into account controlled by rogue AI. But why? What does it need the money for? We shall never know. Anyway, we need to go to probably the Citadel Towers. Right? Spell 7, return to the tower. Can't do that. Okay, well let's go to the Citadel Tower. Doop 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 doop. You arrived at the Citadel Tower. I forget, does this one NPC exist yet?
But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just
No, they don't. They're usually down there.
isolated rumors.
Do you really think Sarah could be involved in something like that without the council knowing?
Maybe the council does know. Everyone already assumes he's just doing their dirty work.
That's dangerous talk. I'd be careful who you mention that to.
Don't remember
I know.
Tyrion wearing green
But if
like
it's true,
that.
shouldn't we be doing something about it?
No. And I'll thank you to keep me out of it if you do.
Anyway, let's go talk to Captain Anderson. Okay, do I need to talk to him anyway?
Come on. Udina's presenting the
But I
Quarian's
need to
evidence
talk
to the
to you
council.
about Baines. About
Eden Prime was a
Baines.
major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
Baines.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who is she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
I just
The
told
Reapers
you
are
why.
obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his
I'm
position.
pretty sure he doesn't care. He has
That
Geth
is
army.
not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
I can take Saren down.
The commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or armies.
No! It's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
It was a Turian Spectre who betrayed this council, and it was a human who exposed him. I have earned this.
Actually, it was a Quarian who exposed him, but where's our Quarian Spectre?
Commander Shepard, step forward.
Sadly, we don't get an epic scene like this for being reinstated into the Spectres later on.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle, those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
They make such a big deal out of it. Then later, it's just, you're a Spectre.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Oh, don't worry,
Anderson,
I will
come
do
with
that.
me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
So, yeah.
I thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Yay, Spectre training. And we level up, of course. Good Spectre training. Spectre training gives us unity. We also have charm and intimidate just auto leveled up. Yay. So yes, unity. Just gonna take that right now. Garrus. What do I want you to have? Work you got towards getting electronics. It's gonna be a while if I get you sniper rifles, isn't it? I got you that, so let's get you that. Huzzah! So now we can go do that one thing. But yeah, we're now a Spectre.
Not too many people have free access to the tower. Even less get permission to meet the Council.
We've tried to create organic environments back on the flotilla, but we lack the space for anything as grand as this.
But yeah. Thing is, it's a lot like Dragon Age with the Grey Wardens. Because the thing is, they make such a big deal of it in the first game. Then the second game is just, they exist. You can be a Spectre again if you want. Or not. It's up to you. And then the third game was like, well, congrats, you're a Spectre again. you have access to this one room, and without certain mods, it's pretty much because there's more important things to deal with, such as all the fetch quests. Because, you know, that's how we're going to stop the Reapers, by doing a bunch of fetch quests. I know, right? Ah, there you are. Goroff.
He's okay.
Hi. Hi.
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
I'm a Spectre.
I'm not just some soldier. I'm a Spectre.
Exactly.
A Spectre? I heard they were thinking about letting humans into the ranks. About time. Well, that means you can go anywhere you want, right? Even out into the Traverse? My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Neither one of those options leaves a lot of hope.
I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you.
The
Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
If your brother is still alive, I'll find him. Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
Yeah. The same layout as basically any other cargo ship in this game. Because this game really has that issue with the whole... We want to make a lot of places for you to go, but yet... we didn't have enough resources, so we just basically made the same instance multiple times. To save work, you know. It's a thing they basically did with, they do it with a lot of games. Well, for Bioware, it was, for example, Dragon Age Inquisition. I mean, not Inquisition, Dragon Age 2.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Oh, now let's go deal with this issue. Now that we have Intimidate 4. The problem, though, is, which one do we talk to?
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
The CSEC officer...
This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
I'll be back.
This one...
Any progress with that Hanar?
You're suppressing that Hanar's religious freedom. I want you to stop.
I should have known that a human wouldn't respect the laws of the Citadel. Why should the jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
If we harass this Hanar, we're gonna have a diplomatic incident.
I'm not concerned with diplomatic incidents. I'm concerned with the law being broken.
You've explained the law. If the Hanar gets in trouble, it has nobody to blame but itself.
I suppose I can tell my superior that I attempted a diplomatic solution. Some other CSEC officer can arrest the Hanar. It's no longer my problem. Thank you for your assistance.
Now.
The officer has left, and this one is free to share the glory of the Enkindlers. This one offers its appreciation.
That's why I want to get rid of the Hanar, but oh well.
This is your opportunity to show people that the Hanar aren't crazy xenophobes. Don't waste it.
This one observes the wisdom of your words. This one has little money, but it can offer this. Now finally, this one can continue sharing the truth unimpeded. Let all races herald the glory of the Enkindlers who raised them all.
Let's see, where do I want to go now? Maybe over there. No, I need to go back to CSEC. I need to go... Probably back down to the wards. I think we've advanced a lot that things might have spawned.
Where there was only heat.
Still not though. Oh well, I see you over there though.
Got a moment? Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
Oh, good for you.
I've got plenty to do already.
Of course you do. But this would be easy work for you, and I pay extremely well. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses.
But why?
They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
I eliminate them and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures. But their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
Right.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Okay, bye. Forgot about that one. Okay, indeed. Don't remember if there was anything else to pick up before we leave the Citadel. We can go to Valivon.
Greetings, Earth Clan. I believe congratulations are in order, Commander Shepard. You are the first human to join the Spectres, yes?
It's a great honor.
One you are no doubt ready for. A word of warning, though. There are many eyes watching you now, Commander.
I think I was looking
around
to see if they actually are.
I, however, wish you only success. Perform well and you bring the Earth Clan one step closer to joining the Council. And if they let your people in, maybe there is hope for my own species one day, yes?
I should go.
It's like, oh, there's people watching?
Commander.
Yes, yes, there is. Huh. Wait, let me check one thing. Me and the line is occupied. I was hoping to go to I was hoping to go talk to Captain Anderson about
Welcome
Bane.
to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
But he probably not gonna be able to do that until about ready to leave. Then he's gonna send me back to go talk to what's his face? Yeah, he's dying now. Oh, well, we're gonna go talk to the Executor, and he'll be like, hey, they made you a Spectre. I don't like specters. Did you just double back? She's like, I'm going this way. Nope, I'm going back. But she stumbled back, double backed. Hi.
So they finally did it. I knew one of your kind would make Spectre one day. I only hope you're better than the one they're sending you after.
I'll do whatever it takes to stop Saren.
That's what worries me. Was there something you wanted?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
This place seems strange.
I wish there were more humans around.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
You know who I am?
Your arrival created a bigger-than-average stir among the diplomats and hangers-on around here.
But I'm also
I could fill you in on some points of... So long, Commander.
He doesn't have an
update
update for that. He does have an update that, hey, whoa, you're a Spectre now. Congrats, here's a free drink. No. Oh, but you're going to double back again? Let's watch. Yeah, yeah, you see that. She gets down there and she sort of does a run turn. Oops, put that way. You don't need to pull that out every time. Let's see, wards. Where do I want to go? Shit, let's go back to Floods. Is what's his face here yet? No. The guy who needs like this enhancement thing. Oh, well, we can go down to Doran.
You almost never see any keepers in this club. I guess they don't care what happens here. That or music keeps them away.
This music is interesting. I wonder if I can find a copy to bring back to the flotilla.
Hey there, welcome to Flights.
And then there's, you know, we go put Quasar if we want to. Ooh, Quasar. Oh, it maybe Emily Wong is back, yo. Didn't think about that. Maybe she's back. Maybe I could do Overcrest before we leave the Citadel. I don't see her yet. Unfortunate that. Oh, maybe we could go talk to you downhill. Officer Lang, I'm a Spectre now.
Hey, Commander Shepard. Good to see you again. Anything you need?
What do you know about Spectres?
Just the stuff they some of the other but if they were so bad...
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
I'm curious, whatever happened to Officer Lang? I have to look this up. Mass Effect. Officer Lang. I must look up what happened to Officer Lang. Yep, he he was in Mass Effect 1, that's it. Nothing really though. I need to stop pressing that button. It's like, you know, I go to sprint and I forget that shift is not sprint. Shift is... Space is literally everything.
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do.
We don't even know
is
what
investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
Oh, right, you. Oh, I can't even talk to her yet. Well, fine. Spectre requisitions? Yes.
Hello, Commander.
I need
Show me what you
good
got.
shit.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Well, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
So, the rare stocks. Sadly, he doesn't give us X10 stuff yet. But he does give us this stuff, which is... oh, it's so much better. It's expensive as shit, but yeah. Best stuff we're going to need. Okay, no one of those for carriers. Okay, so yes, literally changed all my weapons to this. They even have a third slot. They were really great. They are really great. Garrus, in fact, I didn't even need to get you a new sniper rifle. My bad. So, chemical rounds is, whatever. We can have a barrel and a thing. Okay. We had that, so we could get a combat sensor for that level 3 detachment. Weapon stability, heat absorption. And you have weapon stability, why not? You are using anti-personnel rounds, it's fine. Compact, heatsink, recoil dampener. Yeah. Need more mods, need more weapons. I could replace my pistol with a better pistol now, can't I? Anyway, now that we have some of the best weapons that we're gonna get. Until we can get better levels of them. They're not the best armor, but oh well. Let's see. I think we're just gonna go to the strip.
In breaking news,
I think
Chairman
we might do
Burns
the
of the
whole thing
Parliament
where we
Subcommittee on
leave and then
Transhuman
come
Studies
back.
has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades
Says a
Gamma
quest?
Cluster.
This might
No
be a
demands
quest.
have yet been made.
That might have been a quest trigger. I think it was.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I'll take good care of her, sir.
I know you will, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
Saren's not gonna get away this time.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Yes, Commander?
I want to know the truth about you and Saren. I want to know about the mission you were on together all those years ago.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
He was smart. You needed a diversion.
This went way beyond a simple diversion, Commander. The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated. Mission accomplished. And I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren.
I was going to say,
I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
So why are people talking like he's still alive?
It's not common knowledge. Military is keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
Any idea how to find him?
Back in the thing.
Last I heard, he was up in the tower trying to get the Council to investigate Baines' death.
Actually, it was
Is there anything else, Commander?
But, yeah.
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city, mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
Where can I find Admiral?
Is there anything
I should go.
I'll be here if you need me.
Find. I have to go look at the ship.
The Normandy combines the best of Alliance
Yeah, we've already
technology
had this
and
talk.
terrain engineering. It shows what we're capable of if we work together.
When I first arrived on the Citadel, I spent nearly 3 hours being questioned by the officers here before they would let me enter the wards.
Fun. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go all the way. I gotta talk to him in a minute. I wanna enter the ship, enter the ship, basically. But actually, I wanna fly off to another place.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Listen up, Normandy. This is your commander speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit, and I refuse to let anything get in the way of that mission. Wherever Saren goes, we'll follow. Wherever he searches for the conduit, we'll be there. We will hunt him to the very ends of the galaxy and bring him down.
Imagine this now.
Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
Pilgrim. Joker.
Commander. Something you
How's the
need?
Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless You know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
I think I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I need to know more about this Rolex syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I have to go.
They get
All right,
so
see ya.
defensive. Okay, and then there's the talking. The talking to literally everyone.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. I'm not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
This is bigger than humanity. Saren's a threat to every species in the galaxy, and I'll welcome anyone who wants to help me bring him down.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander.
Yeah,
this
that's
won't
the
be a
problem,
problem.
though.
Carry on,
He's
Presley.
an old racist.
Yes, ma'am.
Gotcha. Anyway, before we go, you know, actually dealing with people, we need to do this real quick. Whoa. Right. I was like, I can't, yeah, okay. Let's press these buttons. That, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for Pinnacle Station either. Yeah, we're gonna travel through no system. Just real quick. We can watch this, and then we're gonna go back to the Citadel afterwards. Just so I can refresh the Citadel. Maybe trigger the next quest. I think I may have to do stuff, though. I'm not entirely sure yet. Oh, so I'm tired as shit, so...
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise, the Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command.
Oh,
We've got a
hi,
mission
Hacker.
for
What
you.
the fuck you got for me?
Major Kyle, your commanding officer Torfin, has set up a small compound in the Hulking-Etta cluster. He's attracted a number of biotic followers. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
I'll look into it.
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He's not the same man you served under. He feels responsible for the Alliance soldiers who died at Torfin. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge and early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed them.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
I might be able to end this without violence.
Doubt.
You serve with him. He might listen to you. But he's already killed 2 Alliance representatives. I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Okay, so here's what the thing. We went here. Probably should have done something, but I'm gonna go back. Because I'm not done with this thing yet.
Message coming in.
Worry about
Patching it through.
I have a difficult assignment.
Of course you do.
I just
moved.
There's a criminal leader named Darius in the Skillian Verge who controls most of the Raider activity. I'd like you to negotiate a ceasefire with him.
You're kidding. Admiral, I'm the last person who should be negotiating a ceasefire.
That's exactly why I chose you, Commander. Darius is a warrior. He wouldn't take an Alliance negotiator seriously. But with your very public achievements, you represent a strong image that Darius has to respect.
You have enough renegade points.
Show him that the Alliance won't back down. Show him he better make peace while he can.
I still think this is a mistake, Admiral.
You're not under my command, but we need you for this job. You're the only one that could get it done right. The meeting will take place on a remote barren planet. I'm transmitting the coordinates now. I'm also transmitting the background for this negotiation. 5th Fleet out.
By the way, back to the Citadel. Yeah, no tangents, please though. But we need to go back. No talk that, no go. That and there's a few other things, but I don't know if I can do them yet. And then, of course, the next episode is going to be the talking episode. Where we go into the ship, and we talk with everyone. And talk with everyone. And talk with everyone.
Equalizing interior.
Oh, okay, so equipment. So here's the thing, Reds is going to be our, our unstoppable juggernaut of death. And I mean, we could give him this armor, whatever. We give him this armor, but this armor. Well, no, he doesn't have that great weapons yet. Get my Alpha Firestorm. Got a better thing. Okay. So yeah. Garrus, you're fine with that. Well, unless you need a better sniper rifle, but you're fine. Okay.
Air pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Where is Unity? There it is. Yeah, I'm fine with this loadout. For now, anyway.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with L-Corps cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the L-Corps with a Hamlet who uses L-Corps body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
Well, there you go. I'm pretty sure we're already down here. Nope, she's still not active yet. I think I have to actually go do other things. Oh, well, I need to go to... Let's go to the Presidium, right?
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Cause yes, the Krogans defeated the Rachni. They made demands to the Council like, hey, we need more worlds. And then they didn't give them more worlds. So the Krogan went and took more worlds. And then, yeah. They punished the Krogan by sterilizing them. Because, yeah, the problem though is... It's one of those Mass Effect 3 decisions that, if you think about it, it's a really bad idea to kill the genophage. Because the Krogan repopulate, like, very fast. Like, like, basically, the entire galaxy, if you chose to kill the genophage, it's gonna be just swarmed with Krogan. Give it a few years, just every world's gonna have Krogan. Like, Krogan are gonna outnumber humans. Just Krogan everywhere. I wanna go see if that one couple's here. I think they spawn, I think they're over here, I think. And after that, then we will go back to the tower. Okay, if there's any other quests that show up at the moment.
Let all races herald the glory of the Enkindlers who raised them all to enlightenment.
Nope, not there, huh? Weird. Oh yeah, you guys haven't been around to talk about the statue yet. Let's talk about the obvious makeup, shall we?
I was never a fan of this statue. The Krogan monument just seems more impressive to me.
It never gets dark here.
Oh.
They keep the artificial sunlight on at all times.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
I've been raised to see Krogan as bloodthirsty thugs, but you've surprised me, Rex. You are different.
The genophage is a lot easier to swallow when all Krogan are savage monsters, isn't it? Why don't you head back to the Normandy, kid? If you stay here in the real world, you might have to learn something.
Honestly, as far as Crow can go, I have to say, Rhett is still probably favorite, followed by Grunt, and then Drac. Like, I wanted to put Drac up higher, or Drax up higher, but he's yeah, you can't really replace Reds or Grunt. Because Reds gets to be old man badass, you know. Uncle Reds, though. Uncle Erd not. Wow. Grunt is our boy. He's just our boy. And then there's, old man Drac who yells at clouds.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the counselors.
Hi, Kahoko.
Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
I appreciate that.
My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
Is something wrong, Admiral?
I'm getting stonewalled by bureaucratic assholes. Nothing new. Maybe you can help me, Shepard. One of my recon teams was investigating some strange activity out in the Traverse. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out. Suddenly it's a restricted area. But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of options. I'm going to stay here and see if I can find anything out.
But Baines.
Commander, any luck finding my recon group?
I'll find them,
I'm going to stay here and see. I'll upload the info on where my team was last seen to your ship. Maybe you can get some answers. Commander, any luck finding my recon group?
Captain Anderson said you had information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel. The missing recon group? The one I sent you to find? They were scouting the system we found Baines' ship in.
You should have mentioned this earlier, Admiral.
Baines is already dead. It's too late for him. I'm only concerned about my team. Someone has to find them. Please, Shepard, I'm counting on you.
I believe this leads to a thing. That, yeah, definitely should tie into Mass Effect 2, but Mass Effect 2 sort of overlooks it, and that's problematic. Anyway, okay, that deals with that. I don't think there's anything else here really on the Citadel. I don't think. Yet. Gonna have to come back. Probably after we do maybe Liara's thing. So anyway, in that case, we're gonna go to the ship now. C-Sec, yeah. You arrived at C-Sec. Still can't talk with her. That's how I know there's no new
In a further development in
yet.
the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
Really? Corrective actions, you say?
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Presley.
Yes, Commander?
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Carry on, Presley.
Oh,
yes,
so
ma'am.
One thing I do like is they didn't reuse the Alliance blues on everyone. They actually gave proper things, like, so he has his. He's like, I guess that would be what Network gave his. which is 1 stripe. Well, technically 2 stripes. But this guy also has it. Well, never mind, this guy also has 1 stripes. He must be important. Okay, maybe most of these people have 1 stripes. We have 3 stripes, but they're black. I guess it's because we're commander. Why, Captain Anderson had 3 gold stripes. Rear Admiral Kahuku had 3 gold stripes and a 4th red stripe. And yeah, then there was Admiral Hackett has 4 gold stripes. Oh, I have to go examine this thing. I think we're going to end the video before we go talk to everyone. Well, yeah. Because it's going to be a lot of talking to everyone. Then I might do some simple thing afterwards with, you know, going to one of those simple systems and scanning. Well, not really scanning, but flying around for a bit. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all, and have a nice day.